Welcome to this first episode of Are You Game? Are You Game will be about games related to jump rope or with jump rope. For instance, they may be for training tricks, speed, or other things that skills that you need in rope skipping. So, this first episode will be about the game Firerope, and that is a game in which you will learn various tricks. And the first 4 episodes, I think, will have something with tricks to do. No, wait, not the third one. But then we will move on to speed, I think, and then some others. So, let me show you the setup of a fire game. A fire rope game. Here we have 4 cones, which is the small arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a rectangular shape. And we have some people in the out team and some people in the in team. So, the person first in the line in the in team will do a trick. For instance, say a toad. We usually limit it to single jump, triple, max double unders for these younger ones, and max triple for the older ones, because otherwise it would be too hard to do on a short time. But on the other hand, we might also limit it to single unders and double unders for the older players, if we have the rule that you must make 5 of them or something like that. More to that later. So, the one who made the toad will then run to the first cone. At the first cone, they will do, say, 4 crisscross. And then they will run to the second cone, and there they will do, say, 4 high knees. And important to notice here is that those 3 people has already completed a toad. And when you complete a toad in the in team, you sit down. So, the in team's objective is to do a trick, run and do all the tricks at the cone, and get back to the in team. The out team's is to mimic the one from the in team who made a trick, and then sit down. So, this person runs to the third cone and does, let's say, 4 straddle jumps. And then this person gets burnt because everyone in the in team is sitting down, so they shout or say burnt. Then this person must stay here and wait for the next round. Let's say this person completed all the 4 straddle jumps. Then they can just continue on running. If they didn't, they have to make 4 new straddle jumps. Anyhow, the next person in line goes forward, does a trick, starts running, does 4 crisscross here, does 4 high knees here, and as we see here, the other one runs to the last cone and does, let's say, 4 wounded duck. And then they run back to the line. And the in team gets 1 point. The out team can get 1 point if one of the persons is between the cones when they are burnt. And they also get 3 points if they burn everyone out. That is, everyone of the in team is in some position of the 3 cones, or the last one, and hasn't done the trick, and they all get burnt, so no one is in the line to continue. Then you swap teams, and the team that was the out team gets 3 points. Anyhow, if this person does a full run, a home run, before these people get the chance to sit down, the out team, the in team also gets 3 points. And they get 1 point for everyone who completes a lap at all. Generally, you will switch team after a set amount of time, say 10 minutes or 5 minutes or 20 minutes, depending on how big teams you have. It's a better idea to switch based on time than based on rounds. You can, of course, also switch after everyone in this team has made 2 laps around or something like that, or, well, started here 2 times. But that's generally a bad idea because sometimes someone gets stuck at the cones, and it's much harder to get a point difference that's enough for winning or losing if you do it that way. So it's better to do it time-based, and so just say, okay, we have 10 minutes, go. And then if not everyone has made a lap after 10 minutes, then sad for them. Or you just extend the time to 20 minutes or 15 minutes without saying. But you have to extend the time for the other team as well then. So that was pretty much the game of Fireball. Thank you for watching this episode of Are You Game? If you want to suggest a game, you can email me at svante@thetricktionary.com. And yes, that is a dash in between the and Tricktionary. So, I would very much appreciate if you wanted to suggest a game, because I have a list of games, and because of some weird reason, that list is getting shorter by every episode. Guess why? And if you want to see more of this content, you can leave a thumbs up below, and you can subscribe to Jump Rope Jam's YouTube channel. A link to that will be in the description and in the corner to the top left right now. And you can also check out the playlist with Are You Game episodes. A link to that will also be in the description and in the top right corner of the screen. So, if you want anything clarified about a game, you can leave a comment below, and I will try to reply as soon as possible. And I think that's it for this episode, and I hope to see you next episode. Thank you very much.